Welcome back to Good Day, everyone. Easter is still a few weeks away, but we are certainly getting into the spirit this morning. Krista Hudson is with us. She is the dessert diva from TastyKakes. And growing up, I mean, I was a big fan of TastyKakes. Let's be serious. I still am a fan of TastyKakes. But super easy and just kind of jazzing them up a bit for the Easter holidays.
Exactly. All TastyKake dessert divas are all about keeping it simple. We want to make sure that we're not in the kitchen slaving away, but spending time with those that we love. So we are doing, TastyKake has some really great recipes to kind of spice up your Easter. And today we're going to be using our coconut hippity hop candy cakes. Mouthful, but a mouthful of pure deliciousness. It's great. It's a coconut filling with a rich chocolate covering. And what we're going to do is...
And that's what these are, right?
That's exactly what these are, yep. And I'm going to actually have you grab one, and if you can chop this up into bite-sized pieces for me. Of course. It's really just a dump and go recipe. Oh. Yep, that's perfect. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and add some popcorn, and you can get this from your local grocer or pop your favorite at home.
And I love how you call it just a dump and go. Yeah. Because that's pretty much what we're doing this morning, guys.
Exactly. And I think this is a great snack to kind of have around the house during, like when you're having friends over for dinner, and they can just kind of go in and grab like little munchies before dinner.
What, you called it bunny bait?
Bunny bait, yes ma'am.
Love that. Okay, so we're just going to dump this into. Oh, that coconut smells so good.
Yep, it's a perfect combination of salty and sweet.
Which is probably my favorite.
Exactly. And then, if I can have you just kind of combine all of those together.
Don't worry, guys, I wash my hands.
And then, just to add a little touch of spring, we're going to add some chocolate-covered candies there.
Ooh, that popcorn smells good.
Yep.
And just for the record, I've been awake since about 1 o'clock this morning, so I am perfectly okay to eat chocolate here at 7:15 in the morning.
And you know what? What's great about TastyKake is they use quality ingredients, so that coconut and that chocolate is going to be fresh, quality ingredients, fresh coconut, the best milk and chocolate products, so it's really just a great snack.
I don't know if I'm doing the best job of
Oh, it looks great, Melanie. It looks fantastic.
You're being too sweet.
It looks fantastic.
All my chocolate's kind of going down to the bottom, but you just put them in little bags as we've got up here.
Exactly. You can
tie a little ribbon.
Exactly. Add that personal touch. You can take it, give it to your kids to have them give to their classmates, or you can bring it to work, or you can, like I said, just put it in the bowl, lay it out, and it's perfect and ready to go.
Guys, like I said, it's time for me to have a nice little snack, so I'm going to eat this. But we've got a lot of recipes coming up. And in case people maybe are missing this, you know, it is just a dump and go, but we're going through them kind of quick. Where can they get all those recipes?
They can get all these recipes from TastyKake.com. And on there you'll find a list of tons of products that they offer, as well as some great recipes from moms across the country that use TastyKakes to make something a little bit special for their family.
I love that. And this is so much more fun than just kind of throwing the little pack in your kids' lunch.
Exactly, exactly. Adds a little bit of creativity.
That coconut is so good. Never would have thought coconut and popcorn together into one. It's delicious. We've got these adorable little bunny pops coming up
next.
We'll be making that. They're sticking around to the 8 o'clock hour. Guys, this is addicting. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Chris, on over to you. Welcome back to Good Day, everyone. I am so excited about this next segment because, well, let's be serious. I can't stop eating the bunny bait that we're making. So good. Popcorn M&Ms or chocolate candies, and these hippity hop coconut amazingness.
Yes.
I'm biggest fan right now, but cake pops.
Yes, cake
all
pops.
The rage.
All the rage.
Kind of tough to make.
It's a lot of different processes. You know, you get the icing, you want to crumble the cake, and make sure it doesn't melt.
Yes.
We made it way simpler.
And you guys have been doing this for like ever. Before cake pops were even popular.
Before cake pops, exactly.
They've perfected this. Okay, so we've got these, you're calling them hippity hop cake pops.
Yes, our hippity hop cake pops, and this is super, super simple. I mean, like I said, we are dessert divas. We want to make sure that party hosts and busy parents and grandparents are not in the kitchen. So this is a really easy, great way to do that trend with the cake pops.
And look how cute they are.
Yes, and it's also an awesome project to get the kids in the kitchen. So
yes, and probably cleaner than dyeing Easter eggs.
Definitely. So what we're going to start with is our coconut hippity hops, and I'm going to actually have you do your own decorated one.
You guys, I'm not the best artist here. I'm warning you.
This is going to be perfect. I think you're going to do great.
From these that you already made.
So you're actually going to take one of the skewers and just kind of insert them in the side of the hippity hop there.
Alrighty.
And I kind of
harmless.
Yeah. Just want to kind of get it inserted just a little bit higher so it's a little firmer and stable. There you go. Like you got it right.
I'm thinking you're saying more in the front. Okay.
There you go. Perfect. And then you're just going to lay it on a flat surface. And then what you're going to actually do is choose any of your own icings. You can do a squeezable icing, or you can make your own and put it in a bag. But we have some great Easter colors here, some purples and yellows, and you can grab whichever one you like.
And you just squeeze and decorate?
And you just squeeze and decorate. So you can do anything from an Easter egg to like some stripes or polka dots.
I'm going to attempt the Easter egg. I have a feeling it's just going to turn into stripes.
When I was like doing some, they're a little tough to squeeze, so.
But so good for kids. Here I say good for kids fine motor skills, and I clearly need some.
You know, it's great. It's all about the experience. It doesn't. You don't have to be a Picasso. It's, you know, it's all about the experience. And what's great is this convenient way of doing these cake pops. Just allows you to enjoy the time and still have something great. Without all the, you see, it looks great.
She's being too nice.
That looks fantastic.
It was supposed to be a zigzag.
It looks fantastic.
You're being nice. You're being nice. But again, teaching kids, getting into the kitchen, and so much fun if they bring them in for, you know, Easter or church activities, something like that.
Exactly. What's also really great about this, what you're going to want to do is once you finish doing all your decorating, you want to just kind of let it set so the icing can get a little firm so it's not sliding off or anything like we might have had with other past experience that you talked about earlier. So.
She's talking about mine right now. It's sliding off everywhere.
But this looks fantastic. Or if you wanted to, you could always make them ahead of time and then pop them in the freezer, and they're fantastic frozen. And then whenever you're ready, you can just pull them out, and then that looks, Melanie.
She's being too
nice.
That looks
great. That looks great.
Now, we've got time for one more question, and I just want to know about these coconut TastyKakes, because delicious, guys. Do you sell them year-round? I know the hippity hop ones probably not.
We sell them year-round. They don't have the wonderful Easter theme, but these wonderful coconut-filled, chocolate-covered, delicious desserts are sold year-round. You can get them at Publix.
Guys. Okay, well, I'm going to attempt to finish this one. Trying to fill in my Easter egg right now. Well, okay, that's as far as I got right now.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like a hamburger. But
that looks great.
I mean, you can
just lay them on a plate or just put them in this silverware caddy like we did and display your
creation. There you go. I might just end up eating this one instead. Chris, on over to you. Welcome back to Good Day, everyone. When it comes to the holidays, we don't want to be slaving away in the kitchen, so TastyKakes has prepared some wonderful desserts, perfect in time for Easter, that can not only incorporate kids in the kitchen, but also make sure you're not spending a whole lot of time there in the kitchen. All thanks to these awesome little hippity hops, which are sold year-round, but I'm a big fan of them now, I gotta say. And so adorable, the boxes for Easter.
Absolutely. So during Easter, we all like to Easter egg hunt.
Of course.
I have memories with my cousins and my sisters. So this is actually a great play on that activity.
I love that. We're making little Easter baskets.
Yes, we are making our Easter hippity hop baskets, and they're really simple to make. And what we're going to actually use is the ingredients in front of us. We're going to start with our favorite cone. You can use a cake cone or you can use a waffle cone. It's really up to you.
And this is a fun play. I've seen so many times people make cupcakes in the cake cones.
Exactly.
And this is just such a fun play on it with the Easter basket.
You don't have to worry about measuring. You don't have to worry about baking. None of that.
My kind of baking we've got this morning.
So with our coconut hippity hops, all you're going to do is just cut the hippity hop a little bit smaller so that it can fit on top of that.
Makes
sense. I find that if you just kind of cut it into squares and then round off those squares, it makes it perfect. And then we're just going to shave off that flat end.
I like how you make it easy for us.
Exactly. Shave off the flat and a lot of trial and error. And
Sounds
then it fits perfectly into the cake.
I know maybe for kids in the kitchen, we might not want to have them use the knives. But again, great fine motor skills, teaching little kids.
Exactly. And if the parent just wants to do it ahead of time, they can go ahead and pop it in. That's fine.
Perfect. Okay, look how cute
so
that fits in.
So what's great is the exposed coconut, that fresh coconut there, is going to kind of serve as our nest for our eggs, which are the jelly beans. So we're just using some really great pastel colored Easter jelly beans, and you just want to kind of push them. Stick them into that coconut there.
Oh, and the coconut makes them stick.
Exactly. And then we just have some licorice, and if you can find some green licorice, or if you want to get fun and kind of experiment with different colors, you go ahead and use that. And with a knife, you can kind of make a sharp knife very carefully, of course. Make little holes on the sides, or if you want to just kind of snug them in there just like that.
How fun.
Yeah. I mean, get it in there.
Again, trial and error. It's all about having fun.
Exactly, that wonderful experience. And that's what's great about the Tasty Cake. Again, you don't have to worry about baking or anything like that. You just go ahead, shave off the back and pop it in.
My kind of cooking. Exactly. I gotta say, okay, now all these recipes can be found where?
On TastyKake.com. All those recipes and more, along with other products that you can do recipes and really fun things with those as well.
Sounds good. Yeah. Lots of moms have recipes thrown up on there. We've got one more, which I know is your favorite.
My favorite.
So definitely stay tuned. We've been making all sorts of things. Guys, I've had some yummy treats this morning. That's all I'm going to say. Chris, on over to you. Much, Chris. Well, it certainly is spring over here in our studio this morning. We've got our wonderful Tasty Cake dessert diva, Krista, who I am just loving all of these desserts she has brought this morning. But I think we're kind of flashbacking into fall.
A little bit of a spin on this.
I love this.
Yes. Our classic campfire favorite is making an appearance in spring with a Tasty Cake spin, of course. So we're super excited because what we're going to do is take some of those traditional ingredients and bring in some springtime favorites that you can only get during this season.
Because you don't want to eat s'mores by a campfire now that it's springtime. Okay, classic Peeps.
Classic Peeps. Well, we're taking the classic Peep from the spring and replacing it with our marshmallows, so adding that springtime little flair there. And then we're also using our coconut hippity hop candy cake as our chocolate, but we're adding a little bit of coconut in there as well.
Spring.
Yes. So what we'll do, this recipe is very simple. All you'll do is just take your graham crackers.
Okay.
Yep, and you can go ahead and do that for me, demonstrate, and then we'll just break it in half.
Okay.
And then,
we already
have it in half.
I was like,
so we'll
well,
just have this
one. Okay.
So on one, we'll put a peep on there, whatever color you choose, and then I'll take this one, and then we'll just take our coconut hippity hop there, and then just combine them
Just mash them together?
Mash them together. And then you'll just pop those in the microwave for between 15 to 20 minutes so that they both melt. So that
it's not melting too well right now, but we don't have a microwave right now.
Exactly. But with the magic of television, there we go. Our Peeps nice and melted. You got that rich milk chocolate, that great sweet coconut. And you just have your perfect classic cocktail, your perfect classic campfire favorite.
Love it.
A little bit of spring flair.
Okay, now I do want to find out a little bit more about these Tasty Cakes because it is all natural coconut.
All natural coconut. They really put their foot forward with the ingredients. They use quality ingredients. Nice, still and warm. Yes. They use quality ingredients, and like we talked about before, they were founded in Philadelphia, a hometown favorite, and now they're just spreading the wealth.
They're bringing it down to Southwest
Georgia.
Georgia.
And then you can find them at your local Publix or convenience stores, and hopefully we'll get some more fans there.
Absolutely. I know I have a ton of friends in the Philly area, and all they do is talk about how good Tasty Cakes are.
They're fantastic.
So good. Definitely want to find out a bit more about these hippity hops because they're not just for the Easter time.
They're not just for the Easter time, no. The hippity hops are great just to kind of add that Easter theme to it, but these coconut cakes can be found year-round. They're absolutely delicious. They obviously, with each holiday, they kind of add that little flair theme to it, but you can find these delicious snacks year-round, again, at your local convenience store or grocer.
Yummy, yum, yum, yum.
Yes.
Okay, so of course, we tied in the kids to the kitchen, kind of put a fun little spin on these great Easter treats, but keeping you out of the kitchen because these are so simple to make, as you saw. Put this in the microwave for, how long did you say?
15 to 20 seconds.
Can't get much simpler than that.
Nope.
All right, guys. I'm in love. I've had so many wonderful snacks this morning. So yummy. Grow on, grab your Tasty Cakes. Dessert Diva, we appreciate you so much for coming on.
My pleasure.
Giving me my nice little tasty breakfast this morning. We've got much more Good Day coming up after this.